We're on Aurora and Perkins in Bedford Heights, which is my community. You see the sign showing where, like, all the important things are. So we're gonna walk down that street. Every now and then I'll see children outside of the townhomes playing, and that's cool. But here we have the community center, and apparently we have sign language class. Did not know about that. So this house is the community center, the police department, and the fire department. There's not much activity here. As you see, this is after school, and it's pretty much empty at the playground. It's the Browns. That's Cleveland for you. The door is open here. I'm very curious. Kind of want to go in. It's darker on the phone than it is in person. I promise it doesn't look that oh look, guys, there's the Bedford Heights Pool and Pavilion. It's fake. I promise you it's fake. I've never seen a pool over here a day in my life. I've never seen a pavilion over here a day in my life. I've gone down that street and many others. I've ventured until lost. It does not exist. Now, you'll see there's such a diversity in housing in Bedford Heights, from apartments to townhomes to single family houses. But there are a lot of apartments like right by each other. I would argue that more people live in apartments just because of how many people the apartments can house. Southwood Colony, Mardale, Sandalwood, Hollyroy. I don't know what that means. This is Columbus Intermediate School on Columbus. This is the middle school that I have loathed, but this is the school for both Bedford Heights and Bedford. Look, Bedford Heights wasn't founded till 1961. That's crazy. Guys, my grandma is older than the city of Bedford. As I go across this freeway entrance, I think it's notable that Bedford Heights is a very walkable city. Whether it's on, through, or under a freeway, they're going to make sure you're able to walk. That and the bus stops make a very versatile way to get around. There are a lot of big and small businesses in Bedford Heights, but I'm wondering if the bigger businesses like Planned Parenthood, Universal Windows, and all the different warehouses is why Bedford Heights was founded. I know what you're thinking. What a grungy building. But in reality, this parking lot is packed with people on the weekends for different events. So Bedford Heights isn't really a talk to your neighbor type of place. Our socialization really comes from going to these different buildings and institutions and gathering there. So we have this bar, for example, a boxing gym, and even Harley Davidson is a huge one. This huge parking lot at Harley Davidson is filled motorcycle to motorcycle when events happen. Seeing to the doggy daycare closed permanently. I think it's because they didn't hire me. I think that's where they started going downhill. But anyways, so another thing, with all the things that we have out here, we don't have a library, which I thought every city had. But I think it's because even though it's quote unquote Bedford Heights, we're still very closely connected to Bedford, which is why we go to the same school district. Ew! Turning this beautiful land into a freaking car dealership? What do you want to put here? I don't know. Cars? Who thought of that? Never mind. Maybe I'm in Bedford now. This is no longer my jurisdiction. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna head back. So I was today years old when I found out this is the end of Bedford Heights. Ironic that it ends with a cemetery and begins with a funeral home. I always thought this plaza was a part of Bedford Heights. So Bedford Heights is really smaller than I thought, which makes me wonder why Bedford didn't just expand its territory. Okay, it looks like this is our version of the nature and such, and it is, honestly, it looks amazing. There's nothing that really should go here except for maybe a wall separating this and that street. This street is so noisy and this nature is so beautiful. It's just, you gotta choose one, otherwise neither is going to be optimized for real.